What's up, everybody? Wanted to do, we get questions about haze, but also it kind of is a topic of discussion amongst the Facebook groups and whatnot about how to do haze and the best way to do it. And, my school of thought with haze is just turn it on and fill the room. You're not going to control it. You're not going to keep it in one space or another space. It's going to go everywhere. You also need to run haze in a room that the HVAC is on. So your room, the HVAC is going to create, basically currents. But regardless of that, if you have a haze that can keep up with it, it's going to just fill the space, and your intakes and everything, like you'll find where they go, and you might need to add a fan here and there to kind of manipulate it as much as you can, but just fill the room. I have never, once I kind of figured out how to do haze, I've never really had a bad experience with it, regardless of if it's a properly sized hazer and the room HVAC is on. I've never had a bad experience, whether it be oil-based or water-based. I will say oil-based, you're going to get a far better product. It's smaller particles, much longer hang time. I know it creates a lot of issues from a cleaning standpoint, but water-based does the same thing, just not I shouldn't say not nearly as much, but it creates residue as well. I've used both. Oil-based is by far superior in terms of quality of haze. But our haze setup here, so all it is we've got a nice LED road case, state-of-the-art, proprietary for haze management. And then we just have this portable dimmer pack. We keep our CO2 kind of strapped onto the back of it. And then we've got a MDG, atmosphere, which, yes, this is a great hazer. It's an awesome hazer. If you can get one, I highly recommend it. There are other great hazers out there. This one, if you have the budget, buy it. But the other thing is just a fan. And this fan has actually been here. I came on staff in 2017, and this has been the exact same fan since I got here. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. But haze comes down, goes through here, and just blows out. So when you're out there, you're gonna see like just some pluminess that pops up. To avoid that, something that actually Daniel Cannell kind of gave us this trick, is to just basically use our Upstage Black as essentially a diffusion. So what happens is, and this is critical you kind of need HVAC to be on for this. It's going to take a lot longer for the room to fill, but it sort of pushes it into the Upstage Black, and then it kind of just diffuses and then goes out, and you have this haze just sort of appears. It just almost becomes denser. So we've used that trick quite a bit. That's usually how we have it set up, but we do have an antenna right here, and our band is a little bit kind of farther downstage and up a little bit. So, and we've been okay. So we've been just opting to push it out that way. But that's a nice little trick. So back to the fan. This is it's a wire mesh. So what happens is when you have haze coming in, and let's say you've got a box fan, or you've got a fan that has like an enclosed casing around it, all that haze that is stuck in there or accumulates over time just becomes water. Like you can see, we gotta kind of mop this up a little bit. It just becomes water that or fluid that sits down there. It's not water, it's haze fluid basically, that just sits down there and collects. Well, that fan kicks up all that moisture, gets into the motor, it gunks it all up, and then you might have spent $100 or $150 on a really good fan that's enclosed, and might look just like this, a nice industrial fan, but because all that moisture is in there, it's going to be dead in a year. And that's not hypothetical. I've seen it happen, which is why I opt for these. So we had 2 of these on site because we were running 2 at one point. But anyway, that's kind of my my shtick on Haze and in just kind of how we have our setup. Thanks, y'all.